Welcome to the Kendy and Raybo podcast, sponsored by Anderson's Grill and Bar and Maeve's Bar Sligo.
Lovely.
That's awful bright.
The smell of weed.
Was there?
You smell weed up here.
I totally smell weed.
Empty your pockets. Empty your pockets now. Tell me the truth now. No, I was going to say something that, I'm saying stuff I shouldn't have said.
What were you going to say?
I wasn't going to say that. Never. I'm so sorry. You don't have weed. You don't. Empty your pockets now.
But it was you.
Empty your I'm just saying. I don't believe in drugs, Ray. I think they mess with people and I've my eye on, for the rest of the night. Anyway, you're all very welcome. It's strong. Is it me?
It is really strong.
Is it me?
And I'm not drinking Heineken, which normally smells
like
weed.
Yeah, Heineken does smell like weed. Are we the only ones that think that? Heineken definitely smells like weed most of the time.
Crown as well. It's probably all the drinks. That's what it is.
No, you're all out of it. They're all absolutely out of it. Can you hear us okay, yeah? Can everyone hear us okay? Am I too loud already? Yeah, Mark, you are. Okay, perfect. You're very, very welcome. It's great to see another big crowd out because we weren't sure if this was going to happen because we forgot to promote for a very long time.
I was ill.
Ray was ill. We went on his stag. We had all the cracks. So it's great to know that people actually did turn out. We never do. Like public safety stuff. Should we be doing that?
Exit doors.
Yeah.
You're riddled with them. There's loads of them. They're
loads
left,
of them.
Right. They put in way too many doors for the size of the building.
There's one over here. There's one over here. There's one out the back.
Yeah.
If there's a fire, any small children, leave them behind. It's kind of a free for all. Everyone just fend for yourself.
Do you know the whole women and children first thing?
Yeah.
Does that apply anymore?
What do you mean? Children first? I love my family.
No, I don't mean. I mean women and children first. Could I just go? Well, that's
lifeboat job.
I've identified.
Yeah. So I love. I
can leave now. Obviously, I'm identifying on the basis of the circumstances before me. I would like to leave with the girls.
That's such a great idea,
isn't it? Like the Titanic could be fucked. They might have all got off.
Imagine if it was the Titanic, right?
Yeah.
Lad, she's going down, and I go, excuse me, Mark Kendy, she, her, you guys.
Yeah.
And if I could just say so, how dare you, like?
Yeah.
I want the first boat out of here.
Yeah.
On my own.
Yeah.
There's 10 seats. I don't care.
Because I'm triggered from the people on the boat.
Oh my God. This whole boat is very triggering. Not the sinking.
Just the look.
Excuse me, they're playing cultural Irish music down in the basement, and it's really triggering. Anyway, shit talk. Here we go. So you're all very welcome. Anyway, we have hip-hop mics on, as Tommy Tiernan once said, on our faces, because someone gave out to us on video.
Yeah.
And said, we can't
Helena.
see. Yeah, who was this?
It was Helena.
Yeah. She was Helening into us, and she said, I can't see when you're Helening into the microphones.
Yeah.
So we put these ones on our faces instead, and it's making me very, I don't know if it's more uncomfortable or comfortable.
I've nothing to hide behind.
Yeah.
It's just all this space. You used to have something, at least.
Look how open I am. Sit down for a move, man. They're not moving ages. Anyway, so we're here. The first half is going to be myself here and Ray chatting wallop. And then in the second half, we're going to get Eric Roberts up onto the stage. Woo!
Can I say something about Eric Roberts? I have never met him before until this evening. And he came into the front door. He came in the front door with his good lady wife, Niamh.
He did.
I kind of went, that couldn't be him. He's way better looking. He's actually better looking in person than he is on the telly.
And he's filtered out of it on TikTok as well, but he's still better looking
without the filters. He's still better looking than the filters on TikTok.
Yeah, so I just want to ask him who he thinks he is, all that kind of stuff. Because there's nothing... Here, I'm just going to say this now, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm very sorry. His lovely, beautiful wife, Niamh, is here. She's of it. He's hers, okay?
Yeah.
She can wrap him up, a little ball, hook him. Oh, I love you, right? But when fucking Nicola heard that he was on the show, she was like, all right, okay, that's fucking big sexy. I was like, hang on now a minute.
I had the same reaction.
I was like, what's happening here? What?
Yeah.
And if I did that, Mark Kendy, her job, if I did that, she'd be like, oh yeah, you want to get a big sexy old bitch up onto the podcast?
Yeah.
So I just want Nicola to know we're getting an OnlyFans model for the next...
But that's the deal.
Yeah. We're going to do some live experiments. Yeah, let's make some content. That's what I say.
Laura said we wouldn't know what to do if there was a lady up guest with us.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. That's so fucking frustrating. Yeah. That's the most frustrating part of it all. I'm acting the big dick now. Lads, OnlyFans model. Come on, let me do it. Come on, But if it came to it, I'd be like, okay, and so what do you wear when you're doing it? I wouldn't know what the fuck to be saying to her at all. Yeah. I'd be pure awkward, because Nicola has, bet that out to me. Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't know how to talk to women at all. I don't know what to be asking them. Well, do you like football? Do you? What? You know? The other thing is, I was supposed to say something else as well now, and it went out of my skull. Oh yeah, fair play. Oh yeah, back to the people here, by the way. Sometimes you forget they're there, don't you?
No. Oh, furthest thing from my mind.
So, there's great people. I met some Roscommon people. I met some...
There's always the weed smokers. Yeah.
Hey, Roscommon. Castlereagh. Do you know what? I'm going to turn into my mother now. I don't know you. Who's your mother? You know... What?
You're related. Oh, wow. Are you his aunt? No?
We're not that inbred.
Right, okay. How are you related? Can I get him to guess?
Yeah.
Right, give him a clue.
We were related.
Mammy. Oh my God. You're my mother's boyfriend, she said. You're related to Aim and Kendy. But do I know you now, genuinely?
Yes.
So, but am I supposed to know you? Is this awkward?
You're awful ignorant, Mark. It's awful awkward. Oh, that's awful awkward.
You know, like your worst nightmare.
Yeah. This.
I went straight for you as well. Who smoke a weed? Like,
Because you knew them deep down. You felt an affinity with them. You knew you could push the boundaries with just those three people.
Tell me the truth now. No, because this is...
I'm only messing, Mark. I set this up. They're not related to you at all. I didn't even set it up.
Are we related? We are really related. I thought I got away with it again.
Yeah.
I am on an emotional roller coaster right now, lads.
Up, down.
So how, or what, why, or where, or who? Who is the big thing, the big question? I'm going to say who.
My mum.
Okay.
And your dad.
Are cousins. Thank God you didn't say like sisters or fucking... Because like then I'd be like, I definitely should know you. So my father and your mum are cousins. Who's your mum? Is your mother...
We're Ryan's daughters.
You're Ryan's daughters. Yeah.
Still no clearer, are you? I'd say we should move on.
No, I need to know, like...
Just move it on. There.
Oh,
yeah,
Jesus
right.
Christ.
Good.
That's right. I saw year James... What are you to James Ryan then? Sorry. Year James Ryan sisters. All 3 years. Who are you? Who are you, like? You're the daughter. So you're James Ryan's niece. Okay, now it makes sense, thank the Lord.
Yeah.
Okay, so I probably shouldn't have known you, which is good to know. Like, as in, I shouldn't really know you that well. But, yeah, so James, I was playing football when I was 10. James said, we're cousins. I said, I don't think we're supposed to talk when we're training, James. I don't think we're supposed to. I'm trying to work on these drills. No, I actually do know, I know who you are now, if you know what I mean. And I'm going to ring Mum now and tell her. And she's going to say, that's right, Mark, you played in their house, you did all this. She'll tell me everything I'm supposed to know. Is it my granny was cousins with you?
We could be here all night, folks. I won't lie to you. I'm sorry now. They'll continue this and we'll just talk. So I'll start off.
Is this one of those moments where we have to walk out holding hands like he brought us back together again? Give it up for them, everybody. Oh, that's lovely. And we walk out holding hands the whole way down. Okay, it's great to see you again. Jeez, you look great from the last time I saw you now. And thank you so much. The Castlereagh people I was on about is the McDonald's are down there, which is great to see you coming down.
Please tell me you're not related. Could be here all night.
We probably are. Now, so that's the end of the crack. So
yeah,
it
it's
is.
nearly time to go for the break.
Here's
now.
what happens. Yeah, we're going to break now. You scared the shit out of me. Okay, so... yeah, we're going to have some crack now, and then we're going to chat away, and Ray's going to read some stuff off of his...
I have very few stories for you tonight.
So, first of all, I know you were going to say something there, Ray, but turns out I'm on a roll here now. Yeah, Ray was 40, ladies and gentlemen, on
Stop!
Sunday. And what that now means, which is very, very important, is that me and you are in different...
Well, I've been thinking about this.
I'm in my 30s,
Yeah.
early 30s, and you're in your 40s.
You know what people will say to you?
Yeah.
He's some young pup, or the cheek out of him, or any of that sort of
He has
stuff.
enough cheek for 1,000 arses.
They can't say that to me at all now.
No.
Because I've crossed that, I think I've crossed that line where now people can't call me cheeky, they just call me a bollocks.
Yeah.
It's just like...
There's such a fine line between cheeky and a bollocks.
There is, it's 40.
It turns out 40 is that
It's a fine line, yeah.
I thought genuinely that, like, I would have been called, that young Kendy fella's cheeky when I was 18. But now when you're 31, I feel like I'm a bollocks.
Oh,
doing
yeah,
it.
okay. No, not till you're 40. However, there's lots of things now I'm not sure on. Does my whole behaviour have to change at 40?
Yeah.
Why? Can I, like, for example, can I still use winky faces in messages to people? You know the emoji, the winky face
Ray,
emoji?
we actually meant to talk to you about that. You're sending far too many of them.
Right.
Cut out the winky faces. Right?
Yeah.
No,
So I have to be more adult about things.
Yeah, but what does adult mean? Like, as in what?
Less winky faces.
Here's the best way to describe it. Talking about our family, my father, when he was 40, to me he was 40. Like he was an old man
Thanks.
at 40. Yeah, but that's what I mean. And now I'm looking at you going.
What age were you at that point?
I mean, when my father was 40, was I born even? I don't even know. I was looking at him anyway, from the womb. Saying the head and that old boy. But what I mean is, I don't think of you as an old lad. So like, is that our perception of what old is?
I think
or has old changed?
I think other people perceive me as an old lad.
Do you think Ray looks like an old lad?
Oh, thanks. That's
Do you
nice.
think he's ugly? No, I'm joking. No, let's not get into that. Please continue, Ray, because you're wrecking my head now.
How often would you wash your towel? So, no, it's towel, not as trowel. Not as trowel, no. So you know the way you do go for a shower and you'd use do you have a towel that you tend to use, or do you use many towels?
We have copious towels, Ray.
Copious amounts of towels. You're a
3
lucky
good
man.
ones.
What? 3 good ones?
Anyone else like that? We have 3 ones that I'm hoping are back in the wash cycle by the time it comes around again.
But would you use the same one for a number of days?
Am I going to get judged now?
Yeah.
I get 4 washes out of a towel.
That's not too bad.
Oh, that's good. Oh,
Yeah.
I thought people were going like, sick! That's rotten. I get 4 washes out of one towel.
I could go a week.
Yeah, but how many times are you showering?
Just once a day, 7.
Sorry, when I say 4 times, that lasts me a year.
You're like my dad. That's what he says.
My father
He says,
washed
I'm going for my annual shower.
Yeah. My father goes, this is what used to happen when I was a kid. Dad would say, I'm just going to go for a wash now before the gig. And I'd look into the bathroom. He's just doing this.
Yeah. And this.
I'm like, that's not a wash. Like, you're only washing your face,
Yeah.
for God's sake. 4 times I'd knock out of a towel, Ray.
Yeah, that came up during the week.
Right.
As to how some people are mad, they do it like once, one wash, that's it. Would you all be kind of one wash? Everybody's nodding, going, yeah, one wash. That's then.
The fellas here are going, like.
Is there anyone outside of the week line? Now, be honest. And you can put up an anonymous hand. Anybody leave it longer than a week? What?
Put up your hand and we won't even look at you. Go on.
No, we won't look at you. We won't identify you. No, there's no one over a week.
Oh, that's rotten, Aoife.
I see
Oh,
the
my
hand over
God.
there.
That's a disgrace, Emma. That's rotten now. Oh, my. We won't point you out, but that is sick over here. Yeah, and you're the crack, Ray. Don't tell me that. Was that a bit?
Like I said, I've only small bits because I was supposed to go to Electric Picnic at the weekend, but I was too sick to go to it because I was over 40 at that point. And I went to Dr. Joe, right?
Oh, yeah.
Dr. Joe on Thursday said, look, I've pain in my head, big weekend coming up, give me something.
To get rid of the pain in my
legal,
head.
to get rid of the pain and just tide me over and everything. Dr. Joe said, no, you're in tight shape, can't go, you'll be warped coming back. And I says, what? You're never like this. You're always like, come on, yeah, no bother, I'll medicate you, you know?
Yeah.
No, he pulled rank on this occasion.
Did he?
Ruined the whole birthday weekend. Now, only Laura saved it. She made a nice breakfast on Sunday morning, brought me out for the dinner.
So a nice breakfast makes up for EP, apparently.
Oh, yeah, massively, yeah.
So what attracts you as a 40-year-old to EP?
Good question.
Because I look at the EP. I look at EP and I want to gouge my eyes out. I couldn't go and spend 3 days.
It'd be lovely, though.
You know, a friend of mine went to EP one time and he saw the biggest fight he's ever seen in his life.
The biggest fight?
Fight.
Oh, yeah.
He reckons there was 100 people. Now he was out of it. It could have been 2. But there was a massive brawl outside the toilets.
Yeah.
Huge brawl outside the porta potties. And while everyone was beating the heads of each other, one fella was standing in the middle, banging a bin, going, "Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?"
And that's why you'd go, because you don't see that down the town.
Which one would you be? The fella banging the... You don't see that down the town.
You don't see it down the town. No way.
But the idea of EP... Well, first of all, EP now is not... It's turned into Coachella. So it's
warm.
Well, it was warm
With that
this
good weather.
No,
for a
but
change.
it's like it's an Instagram festival.
Yes.
So I watched someone going around with a microphone saying, "Who are you most looking forward to?" And people going, "Is there music on? Is there?" You know. So people are going up with a microphone and saying, "Who are you most looking forward to?" So I got the top on Depop, and I got the. That's what it's all about. Like
That's why I was
stupid
going.
bucket hats.
That's why I was going.
Were you going to
I
dress
had
like a
outfits,
flute?
I had the whole lot organised. I had a whole bag full of stuff.
Right.
And then I had later, I was up on Depop, now I'm going to sell it on. What's wrong with you?
Someone's doing some scaffolding. Hang on a sec. So you going to EP? Where were you going to sleep?
In the van.
Oh. You're 40, Ray.
Yeah.
I'd love EP if they were like, "Welcome to EP. There's a Radisson in the middle of the field." You know?
Like a hotel district, like Disneyland.
Yeah,
Or
there's a
Disney
hotel
World, yeah.
district that
Yeah.
didn't rob you like you're going to a
Yeah.
Coldplay concert. Yeah, like there was a normal. I can't believe, and that's why we should swap age. Let's swap ages.
But next year I think we should go together. I think that'd be tremendous fun.
No, you brought me away one time, Ray. I got fiddled with by a Russian bear. I'm not doing it. The last time you organised me going away, I got fiddled with by a Russian
didn't
bear.
touch you.
He did touch
He
me.
didn't touch you. He
He
didn't
had my
touch you.
phone in his hand as well. He had my phone.
Because it was ringing for fucking
No.
20 minutes.
I've been thinking about
Poor
this
fella
lately.
was trying to sleep.
I've been thinking about this lately. That Russian bear in Frankfurt, right? In case anyone doesn't know that, it was Frankfurt. We were staying in a hostel, and it was like a hostel from the film Hostel, right? And I woke up with a Russian bear holding my phone over me. But I think what you said, my alarm was ringing.
Yes, your alarm
I think
was
what
ringing.
he was actually doing was going, "You can't call nobody." He was this size. Oh, he was massive.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to EP with you to get fiddled with by
That's fair enough.
in a Russian tent. No way.
Sean is not enjoying the new cock in town.
Just to say that one more time, please.
Sean,
Sean.
housemate Sean, he's probably here. Is he here, Sean? Sorry about that now, Sean.
Oh, he's not here at all.
I
is he
wonder,
not?
has he heard it yet? There's a new cock in town.
There's a new cock in town.
There is.
Did he put a second one on the road?
There's a new cock-a-doodle-doo in town.
What's that
Someone
mean?
bought the male chicken. You
What?
know the cock, the chicken cock, the cock.
A chicken cock,
The
yeah.
cock that the ones that makes the noise when you wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
Someone in the town, whatever got into their head, they bought one of them. And now all we can hear in the house is cock-a-doodle-doo. And there's a break, and then going cock-a-doodle-doo.
Do they do it at the break of dawn?
No, from like 6 right through till 11 or 12 o'clock in the morning.
The fuckers must be knackered.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ. Is there one of them on Chapel Street
There's
now?
one of them somewhere near the house, and we have to find it because I can't take that.
No, let's find it. And as George Ezra said,
Right.
shotgun.
Does anybody know where the... You know where the cock is? Where did you find the cock?
Ian, show me the cock.
Who owns the cock? The what? Why would anyone have it in Abbey Street car park? Yeah? In there.
There's a cock inside the gate in the Abbey Street car park.
And you can touch it for a fee. You can pet it. Through the gate now. You can't go in the gate.
Glory hole. No, so no, that's fucking. Is that where it is?
Yeah.
So someone bought a cock into. Oh, for fuck's sake, man.
Oh,
Man, of course he is.
Yeah,
man.
no, that has to stop. Can't be dealing with that. I'll get to talk to you later, yeah. Talk to you after, yes. One last question now before I play a little bit of audio. And then, do you know when you're watching movies, and you know the way it's obviously sunny, but no one's sweating, no one's putting on sunscreen,
Yeah.
no one's in a hip, everybody just tipping around and everybody looks perfect. There's no issues, no one has any problems.
Shower bastards.
How is that? Because whenever it's sunny here, I'm in a pool of sweat, I'm covered in piss-boon.
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 Yeah.
The fluffy stuff.
Yeah, like, you know when you watch a James Bond movie, like...
No one ever sweats in the movies, like.
Yeah, so the difference is when you watch a James Bond movie and he's chasing over rooftops in the middle
Yeah.
of Mexico, and,
Yeah.
and then the last scene is him walking slow-mo.
Yeah.
Or when he walks out of the water in slow-mo, like...
Yeah.
I took my top off. yesterday when it was too hot.
Yeah.
And I was walking through the landing in the house.
Yeah.
And I saw myself in the mirror and I laughed. Because I forgot for a second that it was me. You know what I mean? Like there's no shape or substance to anything. Because if you make a James Bond man look sweaty, he looks great.
He does.
If I look sweaty, I look like fuck it and a mess, you know?
Yeah.
That's the big difference. So
I
these
just found
people,
that lately, because obviously I watched a lot of television at the weekend, and there was one show I was watching, and it was based in Barcelona. And it looked warm all the time, but no
Yeah.
one sweated.
Well, I brought a spare t-shirt here tonight just in case.
Did you?
My Brad Pitts go fucking skeptic. Yeah. Septic. I could have a skeptic pit.
That's the name of the episode, so that's how that happened. Oh, Jesus, I'm after... Oh, there it is, right.
Fucking hell. Yeah, sorry, go on.
I have the last bit now. Do you have something there now?
Have I ever had anything
No,
to
you
do
haven't.
with you?
I was sleepwalking, talking recently. And thankfully on this occasion, Laura hadn't... I went to bed early because I wasn't feeling well. Laura landed in then at like 10 to 1. Mad late, she was out, the girls' crack was had, you know.
She was out? Yeah.
She was, yeah.
Laura landed in then 6:30.
Yeah.
The morning. No, it wasn't anywhere. No, okay,
No.
go on, sorry. Just watching it.
I started talking to her, and she started recording it. So I don't know, it's ages long, about 2 minutes long, and I'm going to play it. So this is, to give some context, this is just me out of it, and see, can you hear when I wake up, right?
That's the game.
Are we ready, are we?
Printed ones.
Huh?
Printed ones.
Printed pictures. What are they for?
I think we had them on the ground.
You had printed pictures on the stag.
Not sure.
Do you think you were sleep talking?
No.
No.
I woke up about 6 times looking for them.
Looking for printed pictures.
Yeah,
Well, can I help you find them?
that'd be nice. Take the X-ray here and there's
Where will I look for them?
that's the problem with having the clue where to start.
And what? What's on the pictures?
Huh?
What's on the pictures?
Pictures of us, like,
Me and you.
no, me and the lads.
Oh.
Aaron's on it here,
Aaron is at the stag.
when he's on the pictures, he's wearing like a navy shirt or something.
Aaron wasn't on the stag.
Okay.
Yeah,
And what do you need the pictures for?
just don't want to lose them.
Don't you lose them? So Aaron was on your stag, was he?
According to the pictures, he was.
You still don't think you're sleep talking?
What's going on?
You're sleep talking.
I don't know.
Pictures from the stag.
Okay.
Are you with me?
Hello.
Hello. Are you back?
To where?
We
Night is it?
we were after talking for 2 minutes.
That's my phone ringing, which is lovely there now.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That's the longest bit I ever got of me not in the compass mentis state, like.
I wouldn't mind, but that's the most sense I've ever made out of him, actually. That's so.
So I was looking for pictures from the printed pictures from the stag, that had Aaron Healy, a good friend of ours, a good friend of the podcast. He was in the pictures apparently, but he wasn't on the stag.
No.
So I was looking for pictures of Aaron in a navy shirt on the stag in the room when Laura landed in.
I mean, I can do a bit of Photoshop, but I can't make Aaron be at your stag rave.
Yeah, well,
Were we not good enough, like? Not once there did you say, okay, well, have you a picture of me and Mark then? You know what I mean? It was straight.
You wouldn't get mentioned at all.
Are you stressed?
Stressed?
Yeah.
But what?
Like you only talk like that when you're
Oh,
stressed.
probably, yeah. Well, the whole idea, get married in 3 weeks, you know. It's kind of... Lots to organise.
It's the first I've heard of it.
I'm currently doing the table plan. I'm looking
Oh, where am I?
Well, I don't know, I haven't decided yet. It's such power. You can put anybody beside anybody you like.
Yeah.
So you can go 2 ways. You can go, let's try and keep everything nice and calm, or let's fuck with everything. And let's put people that have never spoken to each other beside each other and see what happens.
Yeah, it's mad that, like, because you could cause chaos, like, if you really wanted.
Oh, you could. You could
Do
put
you
all
know?
the people that don't like each other beside each other.
Yeah.
And then hope for reconciliation and forgiveness.
No hope for a fist fight. Tops off.
Yeah.
2 women, I mean, no, like,
Yeah, of
tops
course.
off.
Yeah, of
Let's
course.
fuck it.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna break very, very soon. Okay, and then we're going to get Mr. Eric Roberts up onto the stage.
Here,
Now-
I'm looking forward, Eric.
Oh, I'm looking forward to something fierce.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be great to be number 2 on the good looking. All right, okay, whatever. Okay, so you're going to go buy a drink, enjoy yourselves, okay? We're going to take literally 5 or 10 minutes to have a bit of crack, ladies and gentlemen, and then we're going to come back on with Eric Roberts sitting in one of these bastard
he'll be
seats.
here.
He'll be here.
He'll be here. I'll sit over there.
Yeah,
I'll get
okay.
out of the way.
Thank you so much. Good luck.
Thank you.
You're making a bollocks of that. Oh, sorry, mute the mics. Oh, no, sorry. Unmute my business. Okay. Apologies to anyone who heard me talking during half-time there. I was telling Ray how cute he looked. The audio was still coming through this. But my lovely relatives, who I've known for years, pointed that out to me. Okay, everyone just sit down, yeah? How about everyone just sit down and enjoy the show, you guys, okay?
Can't.
Did I go to 10 there straight away?
Straight away.
I can only apologise to you,
Yeah.
not to these people. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, the most exciting part of the night.
The reason they paid the pair of fivers.
The reason anyone paid 2 fivers in, will you please give a big bool of us and put your hands together for Mr. Eric Roberts!
Oh, Jesus.
Now,
How
So
are
now-
you getting on? How are you? You as well?
The fucking fancy shoes and everything, I hate them already.
oh yeah.
Getting stick already? Eh?
Okay, Eric, you're very, very welcome.
Thanks for having me.
What age are you?
32.
You're 32.
32, yeah.
That wasn't the
So
first
we're
question.
like, that wasn't on the
That
page,
wasn't the
no.
first, no, you're not even reading the question.
It's
Already.
just that I
You
just-
said no curveballs and already
Yeah.
it's...
I took a look at him,
Right.
and you have the confidence to wear trend, and we're the same age.
You have amazing confidence with those legs to wear
I
those
look-
shorts as well.
Yeah, it's actually called the Kendy Raybo show there, please, Eric, if you don't mind. So. But I'm dressed like a middle-aged golfer who can't swing, and you're fucking... That is, like, fair play to you now.
Thank you
I'm,
very much.
I'm even more jealous.
It looks like it's new.
It is. I
Is
got it
it?
especially for tonight.
Yeah, because I can see the creases you
It'll
get
be
out
on.
of the
It'll
shop.
be. It'll be on the invoice. It'll be on the invoice.
Yeah, right. I didn't realise we'd signed up for that.
He's wearing the white socks and everything. I have the confidence to pull that off, Ray. It's driving me demented.
How long are you wearing white socks?
I just put them on this morning.
No, I think he means in, like, your life.
Oh,
Tell me how long you've been wearing your white socks there, Eric.
Because if you look,
Starts
at
back
my
in-
drawers,
it's
right?
been a long relationship. I'll be honest. They're good to me. I'm good to them. So
Would you own a black sock?
I wouldn't be fond of a black sock.
We're polar opposites, me and you.
Really?
Yeah, I have nothing but black socks.
I'm wearing yellow socks tomorrow.
Oh,
You should be ashamed of yourself, if I'm being honest. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
It's just, I do sometimes find it hard to, like, Nicola will tell you this if you ask her. Like, I have a real crisis of the head in me. I know that doesn't make any sense. But I sometimes look at myself in clothes and go, the head in you, like, you fucking aegis. You're just out there living your best life.
Yes.
And looking great doing it.
Thank you.
I'm not that fond of you now, if I'm being honest. I wish I didn't get you.
would you say he thinks he's better than us?
Do you think you're fucking better than us, do you?
I think it might be a small touch of that.
Everything's perfect.
Yeah, it is. Everything's better. What did my sister say? He's very well groomed.
I've been called worse.
Yeah.
I'd say.
But, like, whenever I groom, I look like a fucking someone trying to shave an ape.
Yeah.
Like, if I try to shave all my business, I'm not asking you to take your t-shirt off, but if I try and shave all this business,
Yeah.
it just looks like a fucking... I look like a baby. You know?
Yeah.
There's no definition to Anton.
Yeah.
You have a lovely jaw. I've actually gone full circle now. I'm back with you again.
Yeah.
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 Will we move on to the questions?
Yeah, let's ask her.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. I don't know
Let
what
me
to
ask
say.
the first question,
Yeah,
please.
okay.
Have you ever been on Grindr? No, I'm joking. That's not the real question. Okay. That's joking. Okay.
And as it's written there now, Kendy.
Yeah, let's try and skip.
I
skip
hate
to
when the
script.
questions are written down, Ray. It doesn't suit me.
Try the first one.
Right, this is my best Ryan Tubber Kendy. So, will you come home with me? No, sorry, okay. Okay, who are you? Where did you come from? Where did you go? That's wouldn't make any fucking sense at all.
It's where did you come from? Where did you go?
Okay, so
And
let's
then everybody's
explain.
going, Cotton Eye Joe would come into it, but
Let's
I'm maybe
explain.
too old now, am I?
Let's explain to people who might not be one of your 500,000 bastard followers.
Yeah.
Who is Eric Roberts?
I'm a complex character.
Right.
No, I'm Eric Roberts. I'm from Donegal.
Sorry.
I'm delighted to be here in Sligo with the lads. I've been creating content, I suppose, for about 2 years, and it's been going well. I've been enjoying it. I'm still not really sure how I would describe it. It's a sort of self-deprecating, this is my life, it's worse than yours type content. Laugh at me. Like,
People love that.
yeah.
People love that piece of shit there. I'm not doing too bad. But it is funny that you say that though, because content nowadays. I'm sorry, Ray. I know you with a question.
No, it's fine.
I've gone off it already. Content nowadays, I find, is that though. People want to have a little look inside people's lives.
Yeah, there's
Maybe not the shower.
There's a
but
type of
just-
transparency with it now, I feel, and I put up a lot of family life and stuff, and people seem to enjoy it, and it resonates with a lot of people, so I try and do it in a humorous, fun way that's
Yeah.
entertaining to watch, and my family's a disaster, so it always is, which is great.
Lovely, yeah. Very Irish. Yeah, yeah. When you started that spiel there, it felt like you were in an interview with everybody.
I feel like I am in an
it
interview,
was.
no?
The way you
Is this
started,
not an
"Hello,
interview?
My name is Eric. I'm just out of college now and I'm looking for that first job, you know?
Yeah, I am, if anyone will hire me.
Okay, Ray, you ask him a question.
No, your question is next.
I just asked what you put.
Oh, no, it is my next question. Yeah, sorry.
This is why we shouldn't have sheets, Ray. Just talk to him.
Will I just read them out as we go?
Yeah.
I have a lot of stuff on this now. I should know. Yeah, so you became known to the people through a viral moment. And obviously I have also had you might have known this, I once had a viral moment once.
An infection.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Tough. So over the
He has a
weekend-
topical cream now. Works quite well.
But it was you went viral, and what was it for, or what did you do?
It was very early on. I started off putting up dances and stuff. My fiance over lockdown said that I should.
She's
That's
a
your wife now,
She's a
Eric.
wife.
Jesus
I
Christ.
actually could see you
Jesus.
falling, and I went, "Oh, this will be
Jesus.
great."
I have the ring on me and everything. I forgot about last week.
Yeah.
My now beautiful wife.
Thank you.
Yeah, she was saying, listen, download TikTok, because we were going on our 2K walks and we were just fed up looking at each other, and she's like, you'll put a bit of energy into this here now, put up TikTok, you love it. And I just very quickly got addicted to it, and I plucked up the courage one day. I was living with a couple of the lads there, and I says, I'm going to put up a dance, and they were like, shut up.
Jeez, you actually brought the couple of lads.
Oh, I brought them-
That's
brought them
great.
with me.
Great prop.
Brought them with me. My only
Hello,
fans.
couple of lads. Yeah.
And I put up a dance, and I think it got like 600,000 or 700,000 views. I was like, Jesus, I'm famous. My life's going to
People liked
change
your
forever.
dancing.
Yeah, that was
Right.
it. So it was all dances at the start, and then I remember the first joke I put up. I was laying in bed last night looking up at the stars, and I thought to myself, where the fuck is my roof?
That shouldn't work. Why did I laugh? I hate it.
That
It's a
was
belter.
the first joke, and then from there I just kept putting up jokes, and I really, really just enjoyed making
Yeah.
people laugh, and I've got a great interest in it.
So it started with dancing,
Started with dancing.
because that's what TikTok was at the start. Like
It was.
young ones doing stupid dances.
Not all young ones. It was
Not all young
gentlemen as
ones.
well. Clearly.
But he was in his 20s back then, though. Different time.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
It's funny that it does start that way. Like it's because TikTok evolves into these different lanes, and now you just go with what the lane might be, but you don't even have to think about it, do you?
Yeah, well, I had no interest in comedy. I was always a bit of a joker and stuff, but I never saw any future in it. Like
Were you good in school?
I wasn't the worst in school. I was a bit of a fucking idiot, like, you know what I mean? Didn't get 600 points in my leaving cert or anything, but I got through it.
How
I
many
did.
did you get?
It was 300. Shut up, will you?
Sorry, that was a very personal question.
Neve, we would have asked you to be on if you were supposed to. You know, we would have had you up here, like.
My only heckler in the crowd. Jesus.
Yeah. 295.
Yeah. You're a
stupid
stupid fucking idiot.
Yeah. We can now say that's Eric's first wife, by the way. ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen. So you're on about school there, and like you've only been doing this for 2 years. But
Yeah.
What did you do before?
So I was a special needs assistant for about 8 years. I looked after children with disabilities.
8 years?
For about 8 years, yeah. So it was my full-time job.
We can make no crack out of that. You know
Oh,
that.
it was good crack. It
No,
was.
but
It was
we
great.
can't
crack.
make any jokes.
No,
like,
you can't.
Safe as houses there.
yeah.
That's great.
Aye.
Yeah. That's absolutely tremendous. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but so you were a special needs
I was
assistant.
special needs for 8 years, and I loved the job, and I kind of toyed with the idea of leaving when this all kicked off because I'm still very new to now. I don't really know what I'm doing week to week.
Yeah.
And as I said, we were talking backstage, and I said I kind of came into this year as a bit of a yes man, and just to see where I can take it. And
Sorry
it's been
about
going
this.
quiet.
Yeah.
I'll never forget the call. I was like, will you do it? Yeah. I didn't understand at the
Ray
time.
said, will you do it? And he said, why the fuck did he say yes to everything? I have to go and do this thing now. Jesus Christ. So you came into this year saying that you're a yes man. So you're going, you obviously said, I'm done now with the normal job. I'm going to see what I can make of this thing. And what really interests me, and might not interest everybody, but is the revenue. Let's talk pounds.
I wasn't going to mention it.
No,
'Cause
let's
I felt
talk
awkward
pounds.
mention it. I was like, how would you get any money out of it?
Can you
know?
open up your AAB account and show me what's in it?
You'd be less than impressed, I think. You would be.
No, I'm just saying, because that is a big thing for content creators.
Yeah.
How do you go about making all your pounds?
like I didn't know you could even make money doing it when I started getting the following stuff because I was like, how are you going to make a few pound doing this? And then a couple of brands started approaching and says, oh, will you wear this top in a video? We'll give you a bit of money. And I was like, I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? Yeah.
I knew it was a joke. I knew
It's
that
a
top was a
fucking-
joke. Not a joke, that's terrible. I'm only messing.
When you're coming from a 9 to 5 into this, people say, "Oh, content creation's really hard." This is piss easy. This is honestly, it's great. I do very, very little.
Do you find that now? What you're saying, people say, "Will you wear me top?" and all that kind of stuff. Do you find that you have to find a balance between being authentic and going, "Why don't you buy this lovely thing that I'm wearing?"
Yeah, well, not early on. Early on, if you offered me money, I was going to take it. It didn't matter what it was. I did teeth whitening things. Someone actually offered me money for contact lenses. I don't wear them. I was like, yeah.
The teeth whitening worked out really well.
I did a video. I was like, guys, you really need to try these contact lenses out.
Can't even see them.
Yeah.
Eric is like,
Can't even see them.
Didn't
Eric's
matter what
like-
it was. I was going to take a few pound off you. But then, as the following grew, I suppose, and more work started coming in, I kind of only do stuff now that I am actually interested in.
Yeah.
And to be honest, a lot of the work I'm doing now is like maybe trips or it might be presenting something and stuff. And I've kind of transitioned into that now, which is amazing. I absolutely love it. Something I'd never thought in a million years I would do.
are you going to ask the same question I'm going to?
Yeah, go with
Okay,
that
I was
one
going to
next,
ask something else, but you can ask that question if you'd like.
Trips. Someone paid for you to go to Australia.
Madness.
That's
So,
crazy.
but why?
stuff.
Yeah, but Ray, this is typical Ray though. You just said to go to Australia.
Yeah.
It was to go to the Women's World Cup, you bollocks.
Was
But you
that
just
also
saw it
on?
as I get to go to Australia.
I just went and stood in the field.
Yeah. We'd like to pay you to become a nurse in Australia. Like it's not good. It doesn't work that way. It was the Women's World Cup that they paid you to
It
go.
was.
to.
That
Yeah.
was also on, but I presume it was just someone. Just go. I think you'd be great cracking
And
Australia.
he landed there and went, "Oh fuck, there's a load of yours playing football."
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Kangaroos.
So who sent you to Australia?
So it was JD, and JD were actually, I remember
Jack
I had,
Daniels.
not Jack Daniels, unfortunately.
Different kind of World Cup.
Yeah, John Dave. I think it's John Davison Fashion. Yeah, so they're like a sports brand, and it was one of the first collaborations that I did online. I remember I had about 8,000 or 9,000 followers on Instagram that says would like to send you a couple of clothes, wear them online or whatever. And I continued to work with them, and then I got the email about 2 months ago. We were lying in bed and we woke up and I says, "I've just been asked to go to Australia there," and she went, "Right, shut up, put the kettle on." I was like, "No, I've just been asked to go to Australia," and it was the
Did
wedding.
I ask her to go to Australia?
The,
as well?
the wedding was 3 weeks away. She was like, "Fuck off, you're not going to Australia." So then she came as well. So she
Yeah,
was
that's
happy.
okay. Yeah, I'm glad now.
So the JD paid for her to go as well.
I fucking wish they did.
Shower bastards.
You went to pay yourself.
Eric paid.
She's well. I wasn't allowed to go unless she came, so it was.
I love the fact that you're going, lovely, they're going to pay me loads of money now. No, they won't, because here you go, lovely, you're going as well.
Yeah, no, but it was like a pre-honeymoon. It was amazing, and Neve been to Australia before, and she told me wonderful things about it. And it just when you hit 30, you're thinking I can never go to Australia now.
Yeah.
It's almost like a height requirement. If you're over 30, you're just that's
Yeah,
done
it's
now.
so true.
You're not going. And then when they asked that there, it was amazing. I jumped at the chance, so it was yeah. It was,
And what was it like over
It
there?
was class. I only worked 3 days, so I was in the piss for 2 weeks. It was just
Was that because they didn't
the
qualify?
three matches. That was
Is
it.
that- yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just 3 games. That was the
So,
end of it. Yeah.
would you have had an extended stay if they...
Absolutely not, no.
Oh, no, you would've gone
I
home
think they
after
were
the-
hoping they went out. Yeah.
Imagine like if it was like the day of your wedding that the World Cup final was on and Ireland were in it. And
Yeah.
JG were like, I don't give a shit, man. Stay, you know. That would have been some bullshit. Okay, over there with the Irish women, was it just content with the fans?
No, I was interviewing a few of the players, parents and stuff, and it was kind of coverage at the games, and I'd never really done anything.
Where did
like
it,
it
where did
before.
they show the stuff then?
So we went to Perth, Brisbane, and Sydney, and it was just all kind of on the JD channels. But I was in the background of Sky Sports one of the days as well, like this. I text Dad, I was like, I'm on Sky Sports. He's like,
You didn't by any chance have a little sign in your hand up Donegal? Or
No,
anything
I
like that?
didn't, I
We had
didn't.
a friend that went to the Olympics. I think it was the Olympics, and he was in the back of the news coverage with just up Cavan.
Unbelievable.
This little sign in the back. I would be so proud.
Yeah.
Was that
So
slack?
proud. Huh?
Was it slack?
No, John O'Grady.
Oh, John O'Grady
Yeah,
did
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
That
yeah.
means nothing, G, but I just wanted to ask. What other old crack should we be asking you about? Like, I guess the... oh, can we talk about the BBC?
Yes.
That just popped into my head. Sorry, no. I know.
I love the BBC.
Oh, rip this up. Okay, no. So you have recently done some work with the BBC, okay? You've worked for the devil. No, I'm not saying that. I'm only
The dark
messing.
side.
Yeah, so...
Sorry, I love them.
Well, yeah,
They're a
Ray
great
fucking loves them, of course,
broadcasting
yeah.
agency. Yeah, everything about them.
Wonderful fucking British broadcasting bastards. So, what was it that you did with them? Because it was stand-up comedy.
It was a show with Catherine Bohart. She was the host, and it was essentially the idea of the show was they were going to take 5 influencers and take their phones and swap it for a mic and do stand-up comedy.
Right.
And we were all just fucking awful at the start, and it was about 2 months of prep with actual comedians, and they were helping us along the way. And then we did a live show then in front of a couple of hundred people in Belfast. So it was terrifying, like, but it was good crack.
How many minutes did you do?
I did 5 minutes, which
Yeah,
felt like
5
about
is-
felt like about an hour.
That's what the start, John.
did, yeah.
Start
Felt
with
like
5
about an hour.
minutes.
Oh, sorry, Ray has a VTech level 5 in
I
comedy.
did the
Sorry
five,
about
yeah.
that. No, he's fucking...
I didn't do it in the BBC, I did it in Carrick and Shannon, in
Ah.
the community centre. And it was one comedian trying to make us all like regular Joes.
Barely, it's the same thing.
But they filmed it, I presume.
Yeah, it
They
was
didn't do
filmed and
this for the
stuff. It
goodness.
was mainly for BBC Sounds, so radio essentially. So yeah.
And has it been broadcast yet?
It was broadcast last month, but they're talking about now getting a series going as well. So we'll see.
So
It might be further down the line.
can I look up 5
Yeah,
minutes?
if you go
of-
to BBC Sounds, just type in BBC. Make sure you do it.
Is that
Be
gonna be
careful
blocked
what
in
careful
around
what
here,
pops
no?
up. I don't know what's yes.
Oh yeah,
No.
so don't go BBC.com.
Yeah, maybe not BBC.com. Yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but so... Okay, I'll work that out. No, so... Who else was in it? Garen Noon was in it, wasn't
Garen Noon was in it, who's fantastic. Yeah, I don't know Garen Noon.
Yeah.
Big fella from Mayo.
I'm going
Jesus,
to put
funny.
you on the spot right now. You can't say yourself. Who was the best?
Garen was fantastic.
I
And
knew
you
it.
know what he did? He got up, and I don't know, if I got up and did it, it wouldn't have been funny. He got up and started talking about garlic bread, and that's all he spoke about.
Just garlic bread.
Does anyone like garlic bread? And then he just went on a ramble about garlic bread for 5 minutes, and everyone was in tears laughing.
Fuck, I wish we got Garen Noon for the show. No, I'm joking, it's terrible.
He wouldn't answer the text.
He wouldn't fucking do it, man. I'm only messing. I'm
No.
only
Thanks,
messing.
Eric Dolan.
Oh yeah, cheers,
no,
thanks
it's
for
great.
having me.
No, he's better looking. Okay. No. So we can look that up on BBC Sounds and all
It'll
that
be
kind
up
of
on
crap.
BBC, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, not to wreck your head again. I'm very interested to know because me and Ray, we have been trying to do TikTok, and very sporadically.
Yeah.
Okay. To where we'll put up some stuff and it'll go well, and we'll say that should do for 6 months. What do you have to do to be a content creator, and what's the best kind of content that is working right now? And let me write this down.
TikTok's a bit of a cheat code in the fact that you can kind of put anything on it, and it's someone somewhere is going to see it. It's just about being consistent with it, really. I think the whole way not to get too technical, but the whole way the algorithm works, if you're posting every day, it's going to perform a bit better, whereas if you're posting once a week or something, it's not going to get as many eyes. But it's just about being consistent. But I've seen people farting daily on it. You can just
Do you
a guy, and he's gone viral. Like he just
you-
goes on every day, and he goes.
I find that the women farting is a big one now on TikTok. No, I know I shouldn't see that, and I'm not Googling any weird
there?
shit. Yeah.
Is there women
So,
farting on
yeah,
TikTok?
my TikTok is fucking weird, okay?
So what happens with TikTok? It's called the For You page. So whatever you like comes up the most.
Sorry, I'm just imagining you getting home at night going and just looking at Nicola do it. And Nicola, and you just loving life.
So, my TikTok is rugby,
Yeah,
South Park clips,
yeah.
and women farting.
And women farting.
I've never in my life Googled women farting. But I think what TikTok does is it kind of shows you something and goes, what do you think of that there now? Is
Yeah,
that
they
right?
do. Because I get the odd random
I am
gentleman
sick.
in Kazakhstan driving his scooter. And it's on a story. And he has no likes, no followers. And it's just him driving a scooter. And I think his TikTok going, would you like to see more of this gentleman?
And you're saying fucking right.
And I
away,
go-
yeah.
I fucking love it.
I said, let's have a look. What else does he do? And next thing he's at home and having a meal with the family, and you get
You get
consumed.
sucked in. They
You get
suck you
sucked in.
Yeah, one of the women was sucking. Oh, no, sorry. I mustn't say that. Sorry.
Come on now, keep it a family show. I have other questions. Never mind the best things. What's the worst things about your job at the minute?
There's definitely more pros than cons. As I say, when you're coming from a normal job into this, there's not a lot of cons with it. I'm getting to travel a lot and meet a lot of people, and I have a lot of free time and stuff. So the only kind of cons is, I suppose, fucking Egypt's online.
Did you get much abuse?
I don't get a whole pile, but you do. Like I got a comment the other day, and someone said the weight looks good on you.
Mark gets that all the
You
time.
get stuff. Do you know what I mean? You get stuff like that there. I'm up for an award as well now tomorrow, and I put up a link saying if you found me entertaining, give me a vote. And someone messaged me and says I haven't enjoyed the content.
I saw you put one up like that was someone saying only started following you there recently, not enjoying it whatsoever. And you said back to him, listen, thanks very much anyway, thanks for the message. What are you supposed to say to that?
Thanks for the honesty, but just going out of your way to message someone like I don't think you're that good at all.
Yeah. We
cheers.
get called Wish Two Johnnies way too much, which really fucking pisses me off because
the award tomorrow, it's a Stella Award, is it?
Stella Award, yeah.
Who are we up against?
I'm up against Kaylee Lip Syncs, who's very, very good.
Kaylee's Trap.
Kaylee Trap, yeah.
Kaylee's Trap.
I call her like...
Well, that sounded worse. It didn't mean that.
Kaylee Farts, or Kaylee... Yeah. I'm up against her, Carl Mullen as well from 2FM.
Oh, yeah.
There's a few big names in there.
Yeah.
I'm just glad to be going.
What are the chances now if I went into Boyle Sports tomorrow?
Jesus,
I
wouldn't say lump anyway. No,
I'm going to put money on Kaylee Trap
I would too.
tomorrow. Okay, I'm very aware that there is certain stuff that we did want to ask you about, so I'm going to try and ask like an actual real question. So this one says, Eric has 200k followers on Insta.
Sorry, Brendan.
500,000 on TikTok.
Yeah.
This is what I mean. This is the real question.
Now,
I just read it there now that you
yeah.
handed to me, and it's what I wanted to ask.
Yeah. I think you've asked it already.
What advice would you give us?
You did. You asked them there to 10
No, I
minutes
just
ago.
said that we were a heap of shit, though. I need something positive now.
I would say...
What advice do we have? Like, no, in all seriousness, right? So Kendy Raybo have 15,000 on TikTok. But we have all these people who listen to us every week.
Of course.
You know? But, so my rhetoric was always, well, if we can get 1,000 people listening to us, then surely we can get 10,000. Surely we can get 20. I haven't figured out how to do it yet.
I think publicly announcing that you enjoy women farting. It's like a sexual thing.
That would be one of the ways.
A little bit of a hindrance. A little bit of a hindrance.
Fuck it, my wife is here.
There's
and
more.
everything. It's not
There's
that I
more
like
as well.
it.
This is only the
I'd
tip
say
of
it goes
like,
deeper as well.
It
Yeah,
runs
probably
very
goes
deep.
deeper.
Very.
No, there's no way. I don't think there's any recipe to success. I think maybe you're just not that funny. That could be.
He's trying to say he's better than us.
You think you're fucking better than
No,
us?
no. I think you're class. No, I don't think there is a recipe to success. I think it's just being consistent. But you have said you're not very consistent, so then maybe that's
We're the worst
issue.
consistency
Well, there's
ever.
your issue. There's your issue. Why are we not getting more followers on TikTok? Because you're not posting on it.
Yeah.
That's probably the reason.
That's true. I have two big questions for you.
Yeah, but Brendan won't let us ever post. He doesn't want us to. Every day he tells us.
I was supposed to go to Electric Picnic. You went in my stead.
I did.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anything strange happened at Electric Picnic for you?
Jeez, it was a tight couple of days. It was.
Did someone pay for you to go to that as well?
I was there with Heineken.
Fucking course you were.
But I tell you now,
Wearing clothes from JD and all the Ireland football players around you, the ladies.
I couldn't, like it sounds awful, but Jesus, I was walking past we were in a big bougie, a big bougie tent, and we had showers and breakfasts. And
course we did.
Well looked after. It was still tight, and I was walking past the campsites, and I was thinking, oh, Jesus.
Look at these fucking peasants.
Thinking,
Jesus Christ.
How do you live like that in there? Like, that's how bad it's gotten now. I was so well looked after, but it was even that I was sharing my baby wipes every morning and stuff. It's a tight couple of days.
It is, yeah.
I don't know how they were doing it. Jesus.
Oh man,
Yeah.
You're sleeping in muck and you're going out partying all day and you're getting drunk and you're
So
waking up
what
on
was the best gig at EP?
Fred again was.
Why is everyone on about this Fred again gentleman?
Do you know Fred again?
Fred again is a gentleman who slaps a load of pads in front of him. One of them goes, poof, the other one goes, ch, ch. And he goes, poof, ch, poof, poof, ch, poof, ch, poof. And 600,000 people go, let's get yoked out of
It was like I was back. It was like I was back there just then. It brought it all back.
Yeah. That's so good.
No, he was absolutely phenomenal. Like I think I was on a certain path and it changed after watching his set.
Way.
It was life changing,
The
honestly.
fuck, man, is he Jesus? Like, how the
But
fuck?
does he not just play a CD
He's
and
a
dance
genius.
around?
Like no, it's a whole performance.
Was it performance?
Yeah, it's a whole
Right.
performance. He's
See,
it's
I thought
different
we
gravy.
should have gone.
But like, what about like a band? Like, was there bands there?
Well,
playing?
he was the best DJ set.
How was
Yeah.
the Wolf Tones?
The Wolf Tones were very good, but we went we went to Chase and Abbey, and they were bumped to a smaller.
Yeah.
They were bumped to a bigger tent, and I was
Friends of the podcast, we started them.
Yeah.
big friends of the
Yeah.
podcast. But
They're doing well now.
I was worried because they had a last minute tent change.
Yes.
And they were kind of panicking and putting up a few different bits. We're going to be here now, big time change. It was fucking
Mobbed.
mobbed.
Yeah.
Mobbed. You
They're
couldn't get into the
huge now.
place. Oh, it was. They actually played at my wedding a couple of weeks ago. Now, the whole story of this is.
Interesting choice of wedding band.
It
You wouldn't
was.
book Brian McDermott in the Brian McDermott band, no.
I went.
I didn't know Chase and Abbey do waltzes and the jive
They-
and the
they-
steps and
You'd be doing well to get them for another wedding, I would say now at this stage. But it started like any great story does. We were out on the piss, and I met them in Dublin, and I didn't know they knew who I was, but they were kind of pointing to me, and I was looking around, and they pointing to me, and they brought me over. They said, "We're going out tonight. Do you want to come out with us?" I was like, "Fucking yeah, I'll come out with Chase and Abbey."
Yeah.
And we went down, and we went into this big underground place, and we sat in this pub, and it wasn't a pub, it was a nightclub till about 6 in the morning.
Lovely.
And they were the soundest lads ever, the best night of my life. And at about 6 in the morning, I said to them, "I'm getting married next year. Just want to play at the wedding?" They were like, "Yeah, man, yeah, 100%. And about 8 months later, I messaged them and says, "I'm getting married in a couple of weeks, lads." And they're like, "Yeah, we'll be there."
Jesus.
And they
Is it that
came
easy?
and played at the wedding, like, and it made the wedding. Like,
So,
it was unbelievable.
I have a huge problem with that.
Hang on, I send a message to Taylor Swift.
No. I have huge.
How would Taylor love me?
I've said this to you on the break. I have a huge problem with that because you raised a bar that men don't need raised. You did something spectacular at the wedding, and I'm under pressure now.
It was good. I don't want to be biased, but it probably was the best wedding of all time. It really was. It really was up there with one of the greatest
Ray,
weddings ever.
Yeah.
Tell them what the starters are at your wedding.
How would you feel if there wasn't soup at the wedding?
Jesus.
Was there soup at your wedding?
There has to be soup at a wedding.
Yes, there fucking has to be soup. Did you have like a vol au vent for us?
Wait, what did we have? We had
You had a
vol au
You
vent.
had a vol au vent as well. Ray, if it ain't broke, leave it alone. I'm eating salad. I'm like a rabbit at his fucking wedding.
Oh, there's toasted almonds as well. That's another one.
No, so are you wearing a suit?
What?
Are you wearing a suit?
I am
Yeah,
wearing
no,
a-
he's wearing a dress. It's like it's a new thing, you guys. We're just all into this fucking... His budgie's hanging out the bottom of a fucking miniskirt. And he's like, no, it's a humanist ceremony. Your budgie's supposed to be hanging out the bottom of a fucking... I don't want to go, if I'm being honest.
It sounds shite. To be fair,
It's shit.
Any
It's
tips
shit.
for weddings besides get a international selling act? To perform.
What was the wedding like?
The
Was it
wedding
unreal?
was everyone says it goes very fast, and we tried to kind of take our time the whole day, but it just goes in a flash. Like,
Yeah.
but it was class start to finish. I would just say enjoy it
Yeah.
and make sure she's the right woman for you before you
Yeah,
do it
there's
stuff.
the whole.
We're still trying to figure that out, like. Yeah. But we'll see. You can
Yeah.
always... Divorce is
I
legal.
think she's considering whether I'm the right man for
Right,
her.
okay.
No, she definitely is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Laura is an absolute angel, and we're still trying to figure out,
Yeah.
What went wrong?
Yeah.
you know.
No, I would say just take your time and enjoy it. It'll be a class day.
And ask Jason Abbott.
And ask Jason Abbott.
Come here, you said you started with shagging TikTok dances.
I did. That's where I started. Me and another fella, when we were about 21 or 22, we were very bored and we lived in the middle of nowhere and we kind of taught ourselves how to dance off YouTube, and we went on a show on Sky One called Got to Dance. And we did quite well on that, and then we ended up travelling up and down the country dancing at weddings and stuff for a few years, and we taught classes for a few years, and then we realised that we were approaching 30 dancing, so we said, right, that's enough of that
So
now.
what kind of dance did you do? Like hip hop?
So hip
No, I
hop
bet you
kind
it
of
was
stuff.
straw.
Like.
Do the lads with the straw
yeah,
hats?
at the broom on
and
the
the
ground.
brush and-
Yeah, you know that
Was
one.
it that kind of dance?
It wasn't, unfortunately, but I've done that in the past as well.
So
yeah.
you would consider yourself an actual proper dancing
We
gentleman?
were, for a lot of years, yeah, we threw shapes for a long time.
It's so
In
fun.
the past life now, I'm too stiff now.
Do you get anybody abuse you for that now? No.
Oh Jesus, yeah.
I was thinking that because I would any bit of dancing I ever had to do in school, we had a waltzing competition. Everybody had to do it, yet I still got abused for doing it. Like every fella in the school was doing it, yet I got bullied for waltzing.
Oh, it definitely wasn't the norm. Like I play guitar and stuff up home, and the same thing kind of
Okay,
happened.
you had that, you see. It's
yeah.
fine to be talented in other ways, like creative ways, if you play guitar.
Or do you play
Yeah.
Yeah, so football
Yeah,
is the big
I
thing.
do,
You can
yeah.
dance your heart away, Ray, as long as you played football.
But if you don't play football, you're fucked off.
But you try going down training after performing.
Yeah, well, you were jumping out over the sideline like that. You were like, pass me the ball.
It's like looking in a mirror.
I got some big sexy moves now if I have to pull them out. Like, yeah. I usually hold on to them because Nicola doesn't like when I do them.
Yeah.
She says it's because, women is going to love us, but I think otherwise. I think it's, people that say, that fella's not right in the head. Okay, what's the... Okay, I lost my sheet. Is there anything else, Ray, we have to ask this lovely gentleman
Is there
before
any other... what's next for you now? The worst thing is, I'd say your career is going to take off now again after this show.
After this show.
Yeah.
This is the one I want.
I have a funny feeling you'll have TV stuff coming up.
I do have a few bits coming up.
Of course you do. See?
You think you're better than all of us?
No.
What are you doing? Can you tell people what you're doing?
So I've just got a job with Ireland AM, and I'm starting with them now in the next few weeks. Yeah. And
Don't clap. He's better than us.
You're never up. None of you are up that early. I don't know what you're at about. Come on.
What do you do in Ireland AM?
They've gave me a slot. I don't know what I'm doing exactly.
Is it the weather?
Hopefully not.
Right.
I don't think that'll be much crack.
Yeah,
I love the
Piss
fact
and
that
rain again.
he's so fucking famous. They were like, "Do you want a job?" He said, "Yeah, doing what?" I don't know. Just come
I
on
haven't
down.
told you what you're doing.
Not specifically, no.
Or you can't tell us.
No, I can't. I would tell you. I would tell you. Yeah, but no.
Right.
I think I'm talking about online stuff. I think essentially what's trending over the week.
Yourself and Tommy Bowe, does he do that? No.
Tommy, I'll be on with Tommy. Yeah.
What was Tommy Bowe's big slip up the time?
He
10 siblings.
Yeah, 10 siblings, and it turned out the mother had died when he said it. Oh, it was awful.
Yeah, hopefully I can start a bit better than that.
Fucking hell, yeah, jeez. Okay, so you're going to be on Ireland AM. You're the most famous man in the world. Because we started. He's not here, so it doesn't matter. You know Alan Clark?
I don't know who's that.
No, he was kind of.
He's kind of a Mayo personality.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I never heard of him.
But he
Never
has
heard
a
of
Mayo
him.
personality, which is kind of. So
Okay.
we started his career. So he came on, did our show. The world went. And now he's doing his own live podcast.
Yeah.
To like a similar enough number of
Okay.
people. What is there? Is there 800 people here? Yeah, there is. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we shot his career into the stratosphere.
Yeah.
So we are probably doing
Ireland
that.
AM only offered me this job when they heard I was doing this.
Good.
You're welcome.
Yeah. No, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Before we go any further, a massive, massive fair play to Eric Roberts, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
He's now officially the coolest person I know.
Yeah.
That's great.
Other than Alan.
Oh, let's be best friends. Okay, perfect. He said yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
the other thing is, we're all going to go to Maeve's and get out of it. Now, Maeve's is over beyond across the way, okay? So we're going to go over there and get out of it. You all got a little token for a free drink. It has to be used tonight. So let's all go to Maeve's after this and get out of it. A massive fair play to everyone in Anderson's for running this whole show for us.
Yeah.
A big shout out to Brendan Tierney over here. And another massive shout out to Brian McDermott from Pixel Productions. Thank you so much. Good night.
Fair play.
Fair play to yous.
The Kendy and Raybo podcast, sponsored by Anderson's Tremendous Event Centre and wonderful food items, and Maeve's Cozy Front Lounge.